What's up guys, we are back with another video. Today we are still talking about fractions, but we are looking at fractions beyond 1. So without further ado, today we're talking about fractions beyond 1. And up here we have a little question that says, how many sections are shaded? So let's look up here. If we look at one fraction, 1/2. So is each one of these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a total of 6 halves. But how many are shaded? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is not shaded, so I'm not going to count it. So I have 5 halves that have been shaded. There's also another way to write this. I can say I've had 5 halves, but let's say that these are cookies. You can have 1 1/2 cookie or 1 1/2. So instead, let's picture these as cookies. I have one hole that's shaded in, I have another hole that's shaded in, and I only have 1/2 that's shaded in. So I have one hole, another hole, which means I have 1/2. So another way to write this is 2 holes and 1/2, or I can say 5 halves. Let's take a look at this picture. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 holes. Each hole has been partitioned into fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one is equal. They may look differently, but these are different ways that we can partition our holes into fourths. Just like up here, there's not one way to partition each one is equal. So again, let's count how many parts we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 fourths, but how many are shaded in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 fourths. How many holes are shaded in? 1 hole is shaded in, 2 holes is shaded in. So I can say 2 holes and 1/4. So another way to say it is 2 holes and 2 fourths. 1/4, 2 fourths. Let's take a look at the last one. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 rectangles. Each rectangle has been partitioned into, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are 8 equal parts. Again, there are different ways to represent 8s. This is just one way that I chose to do it. Well, let's count how many 8s we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I have 24 8s in total, but how many are shaded in? I know that I have 8 here and 8 here. If you know your doubles, that's 16. 17, 18, 19, so I put 28s. Or another way to put it is I have 1 hole that is shaded in, 2 holes that are shaded in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 8s extra. So I write 2 holes and 4 8s. So these are the different ways that you're able to write fractions beyond 1. Let's go to the desk so we can practice a little bit further. Down here, I have a fraction that is being represented. But before we get into the fraction, let's look at the whole. I have a whole here and I have a fraction over here. The whole has been partitioned into 2 different parts. And I have 1/2 sitting over here. So I have how many holes do? So let's count the fractions. I have 1/2, 2 halves, 3 halves, all together. So together, I have 3 halves all together, or I have 1 whole and 1 half. So these are the 2 different ways I can represent this picture right here. Let's take a look at another picture. I have 4 holes that have been partitioned into halves. They are partitioned into 2 equal parts. I have 4 holes that have been partitioned into 2 equal parts, which means I have halves represented. Let's shade in some halves and count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I only shaded in 7, so then I could write 7 halves. Or, how many holes are filled in? This is a hole that is shaded in. This is a hole that is shaded in. This is a hole. So I have 3 holes. I have 3 holes and 1 half shaded. Let's take a look at fourths. Here are my fourths. I have a hole that has been partitioned into 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 1, 2, 3 fourths represented on the board. I have a hole that's been partitioned into 4 equal parts, and I have some fractions left off on the side. Well, let's count how many fourths I have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7. I have 1 whole and 3 fourths. Let's take a look at our picture. Here's my picture. I have triangles that have been partitioned into 4 equal parts, meaning that they are fourths. Let's count how many fourths we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 in total. But how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 1 hole, 2 holes, and 1, 2, 3 fourths. So I have my 2 different ways that I'm able to say the fraction. Let's look at 8s. I have my 8s on the board. Again, I have a hole that has been partitioned into 8 equal parts, and I have some 8s laying on the side. First thing we need to do is count all the 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So these are the 2 different ways that I'm able to write the fractions on the board. 13 eighths, or 1 whole and 5 eighths. Here's your picture of 8s. Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All together I have 24. But how many are shaded in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I have 22 eighths, or I have 1 whole, 2 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 eighths. Alright guys, that is the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen. Until next time guys, see you guys later.